What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to a must-see update on Turbo. If you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as usual, I'm just going to start off with a little bit of technical analysis. Now, for Bitcoin, I still believe nothing has really changed. We're still in this cup and handle. This is the cup and this is the handle. And as long as we don't lose the trend line, then I will remain bullish. However, what is interesting to note is that Bitcoin is bleeding a little bit. It has a decent sized red candle. If you look at Ethereum, it's actually pumping. And that's going to tell you that Bitcoin dominance is dropping a little bit. But in general, when you do look at Bitcoin, I still think we look very good, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that a breakout is going to happen right now, but we don't look bad. However, when we look at Ethereum, I still do not think we look very good at all in the daily time frame. Now, yes, a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, but you've been saying ETH looks very bullish. Yes, I've been saying ETH looks very bullish on the weekly, but the weekly is not the daily. The weekly takes a little while to actually play out, and I'll show you the weekly after this. But when you look at the daily time frame, there is about a 90% chance that this breaks to the downside, because you can see that we are forming a bear flag and we cannot get back above the 200-day moving average. In addition, the stochastics are pinned in the overbought region. This is like a 90% dump rate, and the measured move on the dump takes you all the way down to about 1870. Now, do I think we're going to hit these levels? Probably not. In fact, there's a major support level around that 2300 range. What could save us is if Bitcoin does get a little bit of a short squeeze and we can push above the 200-day. If we can push above the 200-day, then what I'd be looking for is for price action to come back down and have a bullish retest off of this level. But if we remain in this bear flag, understand that next week could be very bloody. Look at the history of Ethereum with overbought stochastics. I'm not saying it's always a massive dump, but usually we have somewhere between 2 to 4 red candles in a row. Not to mention, if you invert the chart right now, we look like we're forming a cup and handle. And I love trading cup and handles, except for the fact that, again, this is an inverted chart. Now, I will also show you guys the weekly time frame though. And this is why I've been saying I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum. And that's because we officially have extremely oversold stochastics again. Since September of 2020, it has been a 100% breakout rate with oversold stochastics. And usually we pump at least 50%, and oftentimes it's like 200 or 300%. Now, am I guaranteeing that Ethereum breaks out? No, I'm not. But I've been saying for a long time I won't be shocked if ETH is flying by mid-March or even April. Again, I just want to make myself clear, I don't know as though we are ready to break out yet. The daily time frame does not look good. Now, when you look at the meme coin market, you can see that a lot of meme coins are still pretty stagnant. SHIB is up 0.8% in the last 24 hours. Pepe's down 1%. And if you just scroll down, a lot of meme coins are barely moving. You can see Turbo's down here at the 186th largest crypto. And it's actually one of the few projects that is up right now. It's up in the last 24 hours and it's up in the last week. That's actually pretty impressive because, again, you just see a sea of red. And when you look at the Turbo chart, you can see that it has bounced a little bit off of support, which is also good to see. I've been showing you guys this in all of my Turbo videos, but the Turbo chart looks very similar to something like Pepe. You can see that both projects are retesting the previous August and September lows. And as long as these levels do hold, I personally don't see any reason to be worried. In addition, I do want to take a look at Turbo's volume and show you that the volume is actually very good right now. You can see Turbo's volume is 95 million. That's 37% of the market cap. A lot of people are sitting here acting like Turbo is dead, but the volume says the complete opposite. And this is part of the reason that I'm still very bullish on this project. And if you look at their X account, nothing has changed. They're still growing every single day as well. They're keeping their community engaged, and their community raids very hard. And they actually just posted 13 minutes ago. Turbo is growing like a sprout reaching for the sun. What starts as a small seed today will soon become something unstoppable. Watch it flourish. But honestly, there's not a whole lot for me to say about Turbo. Not much has changed. At the moment, Turbo is still going to be heavily dependent on Ethereum. We need to see Ethereum break out before Turbo is going to break out. That's the reality of the situation. And that's not just a Turbo thing. That's an entire Ethereum ecosystem thing. All of that being said, though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As you can see, I have 3 different tiers, but we've been making massive gains this entire bull run. As a lot of you guys know, my Discord is 1 year old and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. Just to put this in perspective, a $1,000 investment into any one of these projects could have turned into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. We're building an amazing community. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how do you guys think Turbo will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.